My dad has decided to try and rebuild Norwich on Football Manager. As one of the biggest clubs in the Championship, they're lingering currently in mid-table. But please bear in mind that this is his second ever rebuild that he's done without me guiding him through it, so it's hilarious. Dad, you had a crack at Norwich.
Well, yeah, they're not doing too well in the Championship at this present moment in real life.
Yes.
And we always slag Norwich off. We don't slag
Do
them
we?
off. We always call them the yo-yo team, don't we?
Yes, yeah.
So I thought, right, I'm going to take over the yo-yo team and see what I can do with them. So this is what I've done.
All right, so this is one of your first rebuilds after the Ajax one, in fact, isn't it?
Well, this is the very next one, yeah. So
Yeah.
we still have a little bit of technical problems, don't we, with my new laptop that I was using.
Yeah. Hence why we are starting today's rebuild in October, because we cannot find the September save game file, and it did take us about 10 minutes to work out where all the save game files were. So, starting off, you sold a player, Jaden Warner, for 500k in total.
Yeah.
You bought in 2 transfers, Danny Rose being one on the left back position. It
was a freebie, so I thought that was a good signing, yeah.
And then Luke Ayling, £2.5 million on the right transfer.
I was a little bit weak in defence in the squad, so I've just thought, right, I needed a stronger defence, so there's the 2 guys I've got in, really.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of money to play with, so...
Tactically then, now this is obviously one of your first rebuilds, so you went quite standard as a tactic. But now you're a little bit more adventurous.
When we looked at this, we both looked at each other and said, yeah, that's definitely my tactic early days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I did like. I always did like playing the defensive midfielder, didn't I?
Yeah, with two advanced playmakers. I mean, we can laugh about it now because you'd never make that mistake now, but obviously this is when I'm not here to do it. Now, everybody always goes, oh, how come like he's been doing rebuilds for ages? When we're doing versus rebuilds, I'm here with him. So when he does a tactic thing and goes, I'll do advanced playmaker, I'll go, well, you can't have 2 advanced playmakers. So then he would change it.
Yeah.
But obviously, when I'm not there doing it, I have no clue how Dad's done here. This is literally him playing by himself.
I'm sat at home.
Making the save game files, and I've just literally loaded them onto my PC to have a look at what we've done. So this is very interesting to see this, because I would never play even 1 advanced playmaker. Dad is playing 2 and a DLF, which I rarely do. So we're going to see how this goes. All right, so I'm interested. We got a tiki-taka style.
Yeah.
Whoa. Much shorter and lower tempo.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is hilarious. Hold shape and counter press as well. Ooh, this is interesting. Much higher mid-block.
See, I've got that a little bit right. I did sort of push them up a little bit more and bring them all in squashed into each other, didn't I? So it's quite funny to look at, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so we're in October, because we're going to see a little bit longer on how this is actually performed. Just to mention as well, you haven't nailed any of these players in. Dad didn't at this point know how to do that properly, so he just went on holiday with just playing any 11. But schedule-wise, how have you done so far? That don't look bad. You lost 1 game so far, and it's to Plymouth Argyle.
I was gutted with that result. That's the one game I wanted to win.
So you started off a 3-0 win against Hull, beat Birmingham in the Cup 3-0. That's a great result. Drawing to Southampton away as well.
That's a good result, yeah.
That is good. Millwall 2-0, not bad at all. Huddersfield 3-1. Luke Ayling scoring in that one. 4-1 against Port Vale in the second round. Then you beat Bournemouth, Premier League Bournemouth.
Yeah.
2-2 on penalties.
Yeah.
Not bad. And some other league fixtures as well. So you're currently top of the Championship, Dad. Season number 1. 9 games in.
What a story.
Very good start. Just leads on
and
your
you
ass.
criticised my tactics.
It's true though, isn't it? Everybody who looked at that and went, ooh, 2 advanced playmakers. Ooh, a DLF. Ooh, tiki-taka on hold. Ooh. But so far it's working. I'll give you that.
Right.
Let's see where it goes at the end of the season though, shall we?
All right, then let's go.
All right. Let's simulate and find out. Okay. You dropped quite a lot.
From mid-season onwards, I just started losing, didn't I?
Yeah. Those 2 advanced playmakers weren't quite clicking, were they?
No.
Fighting over the ball. But a good start, like a hope.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it's got me into it, and then hopefully I'll have a bit more money to play with. So
yeah.
To be honest, I was quite pleased with that, really.
Yeah.
Well, disappointed with the way I started, but I was pleased at the end of it, sort of, really.
77 points.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. 11 losses in total is nothing, considering 9 was the leaders there, so you just drew way too many games.
Yeah, that was my problem.
14 compared to the teams above you. Didn't have anybody in the top scorers, but you did have Gabriel Sarah as the 15th, the highest.
I think he's going to be my best player.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
Very good player indeed. I think you've actually bought him in previous rebuilds. rebuild since.
Yeah.
Cup competition, did you do anything?
Like second.
Yeah, Angus Gunn's up there, second. Yeah, not bad. Did you do anything in the Cups? Third round by Luton. Semi-final?
I know, I was gutted, mate. Absolutely. When I got to the semi-final, as soon as I see Man City, I thought, oh, no.
Yeah. The one thing you don't want to see.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But I got there.
Yeah.
But
then it was close.
It was Liverpool, Arsenal, the other two as well.
Yeah,
so
4-2. Yeah. It's not bad at all. So fourth round, you eliminated Burnley on penalties. Quarter-final, you knocked out Crystal Palace. Semi-final, Manchester City. And that's not bad.
No,
very good start.
I was happy with that for the first season, yeah.
Considering I think in the last, because this was done over a month ago now.
Yeah.
We are like, you've done so many since. Because Christmas, we got loads of rebuilds coming out, by the way. It's going to be a very festive rebuild time. Squad-wise, 14 goals for Jonathan Rowe. So the DLF was Josh Sargent. Did not score a lot.
No.
10 goals there for Sarah, but 16 assists. Very good. So Jonathan Rowe is wanted by a couple of clubs for a transfer. If you cashed in on him, that's a lot of money for a championship side. Okay? How much money do you have, though? Ooh.
Not a lot.
Oh dear. 2.59 million.
When you take the wages in, I'm on a minus of weight, so
yeah,
$1 million.
Not great at all.
So I've got to transfer. I've got to make my own money here.
Which is harsh because you have 23 million in the bank.
Oh no.
4 million in debts. Yeah. That's probably what
Delia
it is.
don't like me, does she?
No, she doesn't. Where are you, Delia? Where's the money?
Yeah, come on.
What a legend she is, Delia Smith. Right, okay. We'll have a look at second season and see what you've done just after I try and get you to buy some Manscaped products because they've got some new products, beard trimming stuff, ball trimming stuff. It's all good, and I can get you 20% off. Have a listen to this. It's Christmas time, and my friends at Manscaped have the perfect present for you this festive season because they have just launched the 5th generation lawnmower trimmer to help you avoid another silent night in the bedroom. Because the Lawnmower 5.0 is specifically designed to look after your precious snowflakes while giving them a trim, and any lucky ladies will be overjoyed to visit your South Pole. The best thing is that old Omega Luke here can get you an extra 20% off and free shipping when you head to manscaped.com just by using my code OMEGA. Now, I've been using Manscaped products for years now, and so many of my friends have jumped on the Manscaped bandwagon, and their partners have never looked happier. The Lawnmower 5.0, I dare say, is the best trimmer of all time. It has an advanced skin-safe technology electric razor, which is a lifesaver for reducing the nicks and cuts on Santa's sack. But maybe you're a man who struggles to tame your beard, and Manscaped's got you covered there too, with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The best beard trimmer I've ever used, with just one guard for all sizes as you rotate the length of your desired trim on the trimmer itself. It's genius. So many other products that you can pick up this Christmas for gifts. Maybe looking after those chestnuts with the Manscaped Boxers 2.0, with the signature dual pouch to keep them calm, cool, and collected. And all of this and more can be found at manscaped.com, which I'll leave at the top of the description for you to click. And remember to use the code OMEGA at checkout to get yourself 20% off and free shipping. Merry Christmas. Right, Dad, you sold a player here, £2.9 million at the start.
Don't think I used him that season. Yeah.
Then a £5.5 million for Christos Zolis, which is quite a big deal in the Championship, selling him. And he's a good player too. You brought in some good players, though. Adrian Silva was the first one, 64k. That's a great player to bring in. He's only he's 35, obviously, but
I think I bought him in season. I think I bought him in to help me out for the season, really.
Yeah, I believe he used to play for Leicester. He did, yeah. So that's a good signing to start things off your transfer window. Then you picked up Bertrand Traore on a free transfer. That's really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Great signing there. Amad Diallo on loan. Like that loan deal.
I needed a couple of good quality players in on loan. I mean, it's positions that he could play in as well. He could really help me out, couldn't he?
Yeah. Plays the same roles as Traore, so I'm questioning who would start.
If I get injuries, though. That's what I've got to think of as well.
All right. Callum Doyle comes in. Good player, Callum Doyle, especially for the Championship. He's going to be very good because he's a decent Premier League player, so it'd be good to bring him in right now. Matt Doherty. It's a lot of money for Matt Doherty. Did you think, Spurs play, he must be amazing?
Yeah. No, I wanted to strengthen the defence up again, so I got him in.
And then Jamal Lewis from Newcastle, 2.1 million, left-sided.
So I've strengthened up the defence again, hopefully.
With your fullbacks?
With the fullbacks, yeah.
All right.
And I had the young lad for centre-back on loan.
Yeah. So, not a bad transfer window, that. Did you send anybody at the end there? Nah, just a couple of youngsters, so nothing too crazy. Tactics. You had that weird 2 advanced playmakers. Did you change anything? You did. All right, I don't mind this at all. Obviously, all the positions that have been nailed in, don't consider that as what's actually going to be playing every single game. But this is, I imagine, the best 11, kind of.
Yeah.
So it was actually that or something like that anyway, but close to that. So the roles make more sense. I still wouldn't use the advanced playmaker myself. It would be a shadow striker, but box-to-box ball winner, good combination in the middle there. A CD next to a ball player in the championship, that makes sense a little bit. And Doherty, because he's very good on a complete wing back on attack, it's going to cause you a lot of havoc down that right hand side with Diallo. So yeah, that makes sense to me. That's not bad at all then. Results wise, let's have a see how you've done at the start of the season. Oh, hello. Very good.
What a start that is.
1-0 to Swansea. 4-1 against Chesterfield in the next cup. But look at that. 6-2 against Middlesbrough. Very good stuff. Beating Hull. A cracker when you hosted Plymouth Argyle, and then an even better game when you played Bolton, 5-4.
I was behind there, like 2 late goals for me there, look.
Imagine going to Carrow Road, scoring 4 goals and still losing.
Yeah.
You beat Grimsby 3-0 in the next round of the cup, and then a QPR win there means you are completely 100% record so far and top of the bloody championship.
Good, eh?
So, I was going to ask you at the start, but I kind of forgot. Where is your target to reach the Premier League before you started this?
Before I started this, it was going to be almost under the playoffs. If I could get into the playoffs,
what, for season 2?
Yeah, I mean, I would praying to get into the playoffs and see how I would do in it. You never know, better luck I might win it, but I wouldn't expect to. I think I'm still probably about 2 or 3 class players from being promotion favourites.
Even with that start?
You said before the start.
Yeah.
If you showed me that start now...
No, I meant like, where was your target when you started this rebuild to get into the Premier League?
Season 3.
Yeah, okay. So you'd have 2 seasons crack in the Premier League.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was after. 2 seasons in the Premier League.
But this realistically looks like you could go up right this season.
After that, I'm thinking this could be the season for me.
Yeah, because you don't want to throw it away. I mean, last year you had a good start, but I think your tactic this season's way better than what it was last season.
To be scoring that many goals as well.
Absolutely. You're conceding a lot, but you're scoring way more than anybody can handle.
I always call them Kevin Keegan tactics. Yeah. We'll score more than you.
Absolutely. All right, then. Let's simulate the rest of this season and see if it is this season. You've got 3 years in the Premier League to stay there. Let's find out. All right, season 2, and you've done it.
Get it.
Only a point place.
Only a point beyond the leaders as well.
Yeah, same points as Luton.
Only lost 8 games as well. Look. Leicester lost 11.
Bloody hell, so you just drew well.
Yeah. Again, 2 seasons in a row. Drew too many games.
Crystal Palace defeated Luton in the playoff final to go up with you. You had a bad end of the season as well, look.
Oh, could have won
2 draws at the end, Palace and Luton. I mean, the 2 teams below you.
Yeah.
Tough luck in the draw there. The goal difference exactly the same as Leicester.
That would have been interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Lost 8 games. All right. But you're up. You're into the Premier League next year.
Season early, so I'm happy with that.
Very good indeed. Amad Diallo with the highest average rating. Gabriel Sara's there with 7.25 as well. No Angus Gunn this time round, but we kind of expected that after seeing how many you conceded at the start of the season. Cup competitions. Did you manage to do anything in the Cups? No. 4th round by Chelsea, 3rd round by Brentford. Diallo was your top scorer. Oh, loan signing as well. Interesting. So, I mean, he was playing from the right. So the most goals were scored from that right-hand side. A little bit alarming because obviously Josh Sargent you'd expect to score more than that as the striker. But he's really not performed to you too well, has he?
No.
6.93 average rating. But I think your attack in front behind him has done that exceptionally well and gained you promotion there. So that's what's won you promotion, I think, anyway. A lot of assists with 11s there. That's quite good. Transfer budget for the Premier League, 40 million.
Pleased with that.
40 million. Hell of a wage budget as well.
She supported me as well.
Yeah, she is. Good old Delia. Right, okay. And you got a lot of clauses as well. You could cash in, potentially, to make that even bigger. But I guess at this point, you probably wouldn't know.
I don't even know what that was.
Okay, then. Season number 3. Let's see who you bring in the first season in the Premier League with Norwich in the Premier League. Yo, let's find out. Right, your transfers for season number 3. We had a couple that went out here, £2.5 million there, and then that was pretty much it. Just a few free transfers that left the club. But signings-wise, you spent £29 million. Not bad.
No.
Free transfers as well. Japhet Tanganga. A couple of Spurs players, Dad.
Yeah, I mean, I do like this player anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
I think he's going to be a good
football manager
addition to my squad.
Joe Rodon, good centre-back.
Yeah, just 2 good centre-backs I bought him. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. Bazoa used to be a wonder kid on Football Manager years and years ago. Yeah. He's now playing at AZ. Signed him in off free. Then you spent a little bit of money. £11 million, which was the most you spent on a player here on a left-back.
Yeah.
Surprised at that.
Well, it's going to be hard in this league, so I've got to make sure I've got good defenders in this league, and I went for this guy. I got him in. I just think, I thought, 27 years of age, this would be my left back for the rest of my rebuild for this one.
Yeah, he is very good, to be fair. Then you've got Igor from Brighton. Good signing, that is. Good centre-back ball player.
So there's another centre-back I've got in, so
Yeah.
I'm strengthening my defence up really, really good, I feel.
Perfect teeth.
Yeah, lovely, isn't he?
Yeah. Serge Aurier. Why have you signed Serge Aurier? You hate him in real life.
I do, yeah, but I just couldn't resist it. He's a right back, and he's a good right back, so I know he's 32, but I got him in there. He's straight. He plays right and left, so.
When he played for Spurs, you used to hate it when he
know.
was on the pitch.
But then there's a few players on here that in the real life you don't like, but on the game you think, I'm signing him.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Sebastiano Esposito, one of my all-time favourite players.
Yeah, you do like this family, don't you?
Yeah, a big fan of the family of Espositos. So Sebastiano was the first one that came into my heart, really. The striker, all centre attacking midfielder, plays in both, so that's good because you're playing both of the roles at the minute. You might have changed the tactic, though. We'll have to find out. And then finally, Dean Henderson from Crystal Palace, 11 million.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper.
I thought this is a good signing off for myself, really.
Player that I don't like.
Yeah. I've just sort of strengthened up as well now. So I've got really two good goalkeepers, and I'm not too concerned which one plays.
Yeah.
I just think they're both good.
Let's have a look then at your tactic. Did you decide to change it? You did. What is going on here, Dad? Care to explain?
I think because I got in so many defending central backs, I think right, I'm going to make myself really hard to beat. Don't forget, this is before I realised. This is early on days, isn't it? I know the tactics that don't work, and there's another tactic you can play now that is a little bit better than this. But in my mind, all the time on it is, I think first season I'm going to make myself really hard to beat. Let's just not park the bus, but I've virtually parked the bus there, haven't I?
Yeah.
So I've brought in really good central defenders, so I've put 3 of them in.
It looks like it's glitched out of your right midfield, but no, you've stuck them in defence.
Yeah.
Which is funny because we had just highlighted how the most goals came from your right mid. So you got rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm shocked you didn't buy a striker. I must admit, I am really shocked.
I think, to be honest with you, I think we're getting into the Premier League. I think I was more concerned of making sure I don't concede goals, that I made sure I spent my money wisely on my defence.
Okay, you went back to 2 advanced playmakers.
Yeah. I mean, the two centre midfielders there, Nunez and Sarah, I think are my best players anyway.
Yeah.
So I just put them in there, hopefully work off that. So
some people are going to be looking at that and going, he's got 3 playmakers in there. It's going to be awful. They're all going to be asking for the ball.
Oh, well.
It can work. It can work. All right. Is it working, though?
No.
Probably not.
I ain't scored a goal.
You literally don't have a top scorer. You have a highest average rating of 6.7.
Yeah.
No assists.
No goal scorer.
No player of the matches. Oh my god. Right. Okay.
To say the least, I think I'm struggling here.
Yeah. Battered by Newcastle. Battered by Liverpool. Destroyed by Wolves in the Cup. Only just lost.
Yeah. I was getting
to
better.
Brighton.
I was getting better.
Yeah. Only Spurs,
and then I had
next and
Tottenham.
Villa. Okay, hopeful to stay up or no? Because I ain't at this point.
I was thinking of yo-yo again here.
Looking forward to next year in the Championship.
Yeah.
I think we can win that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out this Norwich third season. First season in the Premier League. Does Dad stay up or not? I mean, somehow.
By a point.
On the final day. By the team that battered you 5-0.
Yeah. What a shame, eh? My goal difference minus 37.
Oh my god, to their minus 7. How have you done that? 10 wins. You beat Spurs. Chelsea. Look at those huge wins that you managed to accomplish there, which actually kept you up. Double over Southampton. That's unbelievable. A lot of teams on 34. Anybody could have come down.
I won my 2 last games, obviously, to keep me up.
Yeah, and overtook Wolves. I don't know why we're looking at that. You're not going to be anywhere near that, are you?
No.
Fair play. You survived just for now.
Delia, I didn't let you down.
No.
I stayed up.
Stayed up. A miracle happened. Right, cup competitions. Did you do anything in the cups? Maybe you went on a cup run instead, and that's why the league form was just as bad. No, quarter-final. No. That's quite good.
Yeah,
in the FA Cup.
That, I must admit.
Against Everton, only on penalties as well. That's not too bad. Knock anybody good out. Stoke on penalties, not really. 4th round. Sunderland, league below still. and Worthing, so definitely not.
I've done my main achievement was to stay up, and I've done it.
To survive, yeah, that's it. So you've got 17 goals from Josh Sargent, which is a lot. That's the most he's scored for you in a while. Wanted as well by Al Ittihad, and I know how much you love money. 11 goals from Jonathan Rowe. I'm shocked he's still around, to be fair. I thought you would have cashed in on him by now. Being a young English winger, you can pick up quite a lot of money. So we'll have to find out. But how much money does Delia give you for next season to keep them in the Premier League and not suffer the second season syndrome? 50 million. I mean, the wage budget is nothing there, so you'd probably have to move that. So it's probably about 40, but that's good.
Yeah.
That's very
do
good.
something with that.
We'll have to find out whether he does or not. Will you stick with this?
I can't remember if I did or didn't. I mean, knowing what I know now, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even have played that, but
No.
I'm hoping I didn't.
All right, let's find out. Well, we mentioned it, and it happened. Josh Sargent gone to Saudi Arabia.
The money come calling, so I took it.
Yeah, he's only on 44k, look.
He hadn't been doing brilliant for me, so
No.
it wasn't very hard, really.
Okay, so he's gone. There's a few other players, actually. He's gone for quite a lot of money. Bertrand Traore, you got on a free transfer. 12 million to Sheffield United, who've just been relegated. So they're splashing the cash, trying to get themselves back up. A few little transfers going out as well. Then you spent big. Now, the first signing you made was Shandon Baptiste from Brentford. So a centre midfielder, probably not going to play that much for you. More of a squad player, I guess.
Yep.
Can't work out whether he wants to smile or not by the looks of it. Yeah. But then you went big for Barbosa.
We all know I like Barbosa, don't we? So
Yeah.
if I'm going to get a striker in, this is the guy that's going to help me out, really. I mean, I know he's 30, but Christ almighty, look at this guy, look.
18.5
He'd scare any
million
defence
pound.
anyway, isn't he?
Yeah. 1 goal, 1 assist so far. Then Leo Matiba, free transfer. Another striker.
Yeah.
He's quick.
Yeah.
Likes to beat the offside trap. Great strength.
But we know I didn't score enough goals last season, so
Yeah.
I had to get 2 strikers in.
He's
so.
very good, actually.
Yeah.
So, Bulai Dia from Salernitana. Well, that's 3 strikers already.
Yeah, and they're good as well. 3 good strikers, so...
Change your tactic? Is there 3 up front? We'll have to find out. Kotaris, Kotarski, even.
Yeah.
Good goalkeeper. Not happy with Dean Henderson?
I conceded a lot of goals, didn't I?
He did. He did, because I think he's been playing as well, isn't he? No, he hasn't. He hasn't played yet. All right, so he's back up still. Leo Duarte, £8.5 billion, centre-back. That's a good centre-back.
Yep.
For 8.5, you played quite a lot of games last year. Then we've got Jesus Angolo, £12.5 million. Centre-back or left-back? I'd imagine you bought him for a centre-back.
Yeah.
As a left-sided one.
Yeah.
That's probably... because he's got very good mental attributes for the Mexican. £12.5 million. That's a good signing. He's got 2 assists for you as well. Jens Stage.
I had to get the boy in, didn't I?
Yeah, of course you did. Every single bloody
When I took over
position.
Norwich, I gave him a ring and said, give it a couple of seasons, boy. We'll be in the Prem.
Yeah.
You're on.
It's like Nico Kranjčar and Harry Redknapp, and he's always there. £9 million for Jens Stage. Jan Kuto on a free transfer.
I was a bit concerned about this guy with his hairstyle, and I had to say, come on, mate, you can't play for Norwich with hair that colour.
Diet yellow or green.
Yeah.
1 goal, 1 assist, though, and 4 appearances so far for you. Matthias Rojas from Corinthians. That's a good player.
That's a good squad player. Look at positions he can play in as well. Look.
Yeah, very technical.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A talented player from Paraguay, £10 million. Goal and 2 assists.
Good start
And a
for
good
me.
average rating.
Yeah.
Arthur, free transfer, centre midfielder. That's the one that used to play at Juventus. Yeah, that's right. So he played for Liverpool on loan. Didn't actually play a game.
No.
Hilarious. You got him on a free transfer. I wonder if he'll play for you. Has he played more games for you? Yes. He's played more games for you already than he ever did for Liverpool. Pavel Bucha as well from Victoria Poulsen for 51k? That's hell of a good.
Yeah.
What a steal that is for 51k. 2 goals and an assist.
Good start, isn't it? 8 average rating as well, he was.
Serge Aurier's left, by the way. In case you were wondering. Tactically then, please tell me you changed it. Yeah, you had to. Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
That is a lot better.
I know I've got 3 strikers in and I'm only using 1, but...
Yeah. Still using 2 advanced playmakers on attack. Still using a DLF on attack. It doesn't look as weird as what it was in the last season.
No.
How is it performing, though? It's performing very well.
I've got a few points in the bag already.
Yeah, so the Nottingham Forest loss, unfortunately, but then beat Brighton 3-0. They just avoided relegation with you last season, so that's good. But then that's unbelievable. 2-1 against Newcastle.
Good result, that.
Beating Palace on penalties.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this one, though.
What a game that was. When I got this result in, I thought, is this tactic really working for me now?
Yeah.
A couple of wins in the bag, 8 goals. So I knew attacking football was going to help me, really.
Yeah.
So I'm scoring goals straight away. Then I go to Millwall in the cup and 6-4. So I'm still, that's 14 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, everything's starting to click.
Yeah.
Let's simulate this season and see how he does. Oh, that's a lot better, Dad. 13th.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Looks like you stayed around that area as well for quite a lot of the season.
When you think of the start that I had, I'm a little bit disappointed that I dropped that low. I was hoping for a little bit higher than that, but I still got to take that.
It's progress, though.
Yeah, it's definitely,
and your goal difference wasn't as bad as last season.
No.
You scored 62 goals, which is way more than what you did last season.
Yeah.
Lost 18, drew 8 this time round. So maybe you lost more than last season?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
No, you did lose to more last season. But you won more than this, so you won 12 instead of the 10 from last year. So that's not too bad. It's progress at the end of the day. Again, no players getting into the player statistics, but not as expected right now. What about cup competitions? Maybe you had a lovely little cup run. No, third round, fourth round. Unlucky in the third round, pulling Chelsea that early on, but there we go. Barbosa got 10 or 11 goals, in the Premier League. Was he a top scorer? With only 11.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that.
Not a lot of goals in 40 games. All.
No.
So that's disappointing, considering as well you signed so many strikers.
Yeah.
What about your transfer budget for next season? Are you going to pull in some more? She keeps giving you money. I think she fancies you.
Yeah.
£50 million straight off the bat.
She's going to give me that type of money. She can fancy me as much as she likes. Most women cost you money.
Yeah. £50 million then. In season number 5, let's see what you managed to bring in for that final year. On top of that 50 million, you sold another 50 million. Roman Perrault's gone. I thought you said he'd be your left back for the rest of the rebuild.
I know, yeah. Well, when the money comes in, you've got to take it, ain't you?
Or less than what you paid for him. You didn't actually play in that much in that final season.
No, I got another left back in that was just as good, didn't I?
Yeah. £9.5 million for Joe Rodon after signing him literally the season before. Leon Duarte from the season before. Jack Stacey, who did really well for you. But the big money came in for Boulaye Dia. £26 million that you got from Brighton. Getting him on a free transfer. That's not bad at all. That's really good.
He only scored 3 goals for me as well. So.
Yeah. Brighton in the Championship spending £26 million.
A lot of money, innit?
Christ, what is going on there? You absolutely stole from them, really. Because he's a very good player. I am surprised, that you wanted to sell him, really, because he is that good. I won't question it just yet, because Sebastiano Esposito's back on a free transfer.
Yeah.
Let's go. After his loan deal last year, or 2 years ago, went back to Inter Milan. Now you've got him on a free. 1 goal, 1 assist so far on his return. Nice. Harry Wilson. Good signing.
I think it's a good little signing, this.
Yeah, very good. Premier League proven. Was in Saudi, but there we go. Villagra, who was at Liverpool. This is a good CDM. I like this guy. I've seen this guy quite a few times pop up on rebuilds and stuff. He's very good. Chris Richards from Crystal Palace. That's a very good centre back, decent Premier League standard, so that's fantastic. Coming in as a starting player as well, just what you need. Tyrone Mings.
I got him on a free, and I thought, well, he just strengthens my squad up really, and that's what I mainly got him in for.
A little bit older.
Yeah.
Then we've got Carlos Augusto, because you sold Dia to them on the 14th, and then bought Carlos Augusto off them for 36.
Yeah.
So for an extra £10 million, you bought their left back.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money on a left back, Dad.
It is, yeah.
On a Championship standard left back. Jan Bednarak from Southampton, £14 million, another centre back. Surprised you brought him in, with him being 31.
I do like him in real life as well. I think he was a good player.
Yeah. Joe Cancelo, that's a random one.
Yeah.
From Barcelona. Ex-Manchester City, 33. He's an old player again.
I know, but I just needed a bit of experience in this. So
chonking out the wages, 90k for him. Rick Karsdorp on a free transfer again. Good right back option.
Yep.
On a free. And then finally, Obando on loan. I thought I recognised him. That's the one, from Ecuador. Very good player, to be fair. Okay.
So I have strengthened my squad up, I think.
Yeah.
So
I just think the distribution of money was a little bit off.
Yeah. I was still learning, though, wasn't I?
Yeah, at that point.
It's a hell of an excuse, isn't it?
Like, I was really proud of you selling that player there for £26 million. Then I seen you spend an extra $10 million on that, and I was like, but there we go.
I think that because I stunned them, they stunned me.
Yeah. Tactically then, going with this, it has changed slightly. There's now a shadow striker instead of the 2 advanced playmakers. We've got 2 wingers there. Still a DLF, which I'm unsure with. I must admit, I'm not a big fan of the DLF. Unless you've got loads of players around them. I always find you just don't score that many goals of it. But we'll see how it goes. Also notice you haven't got that many. You got some players who aren't registered either, which could be a problem for you.
Yeah.
Is that your best 11 pick if we do that? Best 11? It isn't. It actually changes. So we've got Barbosa and Esposito coming in. But you haven't nailed anybody in, so it would change anyway. Schedule-wise, ropey.
Yeah.
3-0 start.
Started
great.
well.
4-1 against West Ham, fantastic. And then, the team I beat 8-1 last year done me 5-1.
Yeah.
Beat Gillingham in the Cup, 0-0 draw to Arsenal's fantastic. Then you lose to Swansea, who...
in the Cup.
are in the Championship.
Disappointed with that. I was hoping to do a cup run on this one.
Can Carrow Road be a fortress
I'm hoping
in Season 5?
I'm hoping to stay at mid-table. I'll be happy. I mean, 3 seasons in the Prem for Norwich, they would take that anytime.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, let's see how this 5th and final season does and see if Dan can stay in the Premier League and maybe go beyond with Norwich. I mean, you can't go beyond the Premier League. Maybe you do something quite extraordinary, like qualify for Europe or something. Let's find out. Okay, 13th place.
Yeah,
you said mid-table.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
Exactly where you were last season.
Yeah.
That's disappointing in some ways.
I've stayed in the Prem, so
yeah.
I've stopped them from being a yo-yo team.
That's true. 2 more points than last season as well.
Yeah.
Liverpool finishing 10th and then still qualify for the Champions League. But there we go. Everton are up in 4th place. It's still Sean Dyche. Is he still there? No, Ralph Hasenhüttl. But Norwich, with Dad, 13th place, 2 seasons in a row. I think they'll definitely take that. Did you have any players? No players in the player statistics. Not surprising. What about the cups, though? Did you win one for me? No. 3rd and 4th round.
No,
and we knew, obviously, the Carabao Cup.
Yeah,
the FA Cup. Never mind. Let's have a look then at your squad. 25 goals from Barbosa. That's a lot, considering where he was playing. If anybody wants to save game file, maybe you can cash in on him, because he's worth £24 million. Oh, Jonathan Rowe. Is he gone? Transfer arranged. Has he run out of contract?
Yeah, disappointed with that 50 million player and I've let him run out.
Oh, Esposito with 14 goals. Jan Couto's done quite good this season as well. Not bad at all, Dad. Not bad at all. I think if you were to take it over, you might struggle to replace a lot of the aging players. There's a lot of players there at 31, 30. Because that guy there that you picked up for so cheap, it's done quite well for you, really. For 51k, he's played a lot of games and scored a lot of goals, to be fair. Transfer budget for season number 6, should you wish to take it on, £52 million. It's not bad at all, really.
Can't imagine anybody taking this one on. If you do, you've got to let me know how you get on. But.
Yeah, page.com/Big League Gaming or on the channel members, you can check that out and obviously let us know how you get on. Not to mention on the YouTube channel members, every now and then I'll put a video up there early because they allow me to do that on YouTube now. When I schedule a video, it just allows me to just set it so that members can watch it too. So a little added bonus if you decide to go for the YouTube channel members. Also, outside of that, if you haven't checked out probably the best series on Football Manager YouTube, Wrexham versus Notts County. Make sure you're checking that out right now. I'll leave episode 1 for you on the screen. Hope to see you all around the Christmas period when we have versus rebuilds coming out Christmas Eve and we have all different rebuilds coming out the few days after Christmas. It's going to be a fun time. We hope to see you there. Bye-bye.